Hey, what's up, chat? It's your boy Yog here today with a long-awaited video about my Shiny Roamer experience, and you can use this video and some of my prior streams if you need as a guide. This video is a continuation in my tutorial series, so it will assume you have watched some of my prior videos and know your secret ID. The gist of this RNG is that I used 2,000 overworld frames in 10 lines, which equates to a 2,074 as my third timer, as you've seen in my videos and how I've explained in my Snorlax video how the overworld timer works. Because the roamer is released with Celio on one island after you hand in the Sapphire and a lengthy dialogue. So expect a decent wait time each attempt when you combine the fact that you need to find the roamer to shiny check it. This hunt can add up to be a lot of time. It works just like a static RNG at this point. However, you want to calibrate yourself by getting a game corner shiny with the seed, timer, calibrations, stats, nature of your roaming target, because roamer checks can be very long. Unfortunately, the roamer IVs are still bugged, so there's going to be 4 zeros no matter what. But like I said, it's a fun hunt. These are awesome legendary Pokemon. Getting a roaming shiny is awesome. I got Entei and Suicune from natural playthroughs of FireRed and LeafGreen, respectively, but I use a glitch to respawn the starters and then respawn Raikou, so I'll show my process for that as well. Let us begin. So one thing about this that I mentioned in the introduction is the high overworld timer. This is going to mean that you need to choose a target that's at least 4,000 advances away if you don't care about wait time, and you shouldn't, because the IVs are bugged to be bad forever. So just pick a nature that you like and a short wait, because the grind of this hunt comes from checking the roamer. The way to check the roamer is to have Staryu with Illuminate and Max Repels and spam the easy access grass south of Pewter City. If you can't get Illuminate, just spend a little more time running in the grass before resetting the roamer location by going in and out of the building south of Pewter again. This clip is showing me getting shiny Clefairy with the high overworld timer that I need for Celio. You can capture the roamer and still see what seed in advance you hit, but for calibration purposes, it's best to get a game corner shiny to set you in the right direction, because the calibration should be the same, and like I've constantly mentioned, the roamer checks can be lengthy. But as you can see, if you'd like to see my entire process, I do live stream everything, and you can see everything on a YouTube live stream VOD, so you can always go back and look, and I try to keep everything on my screen as I do it. So as you can see, this Clefairy was for advanced 5,706. You can see all that information right there. And yeah, so we get this Clefairy, and then we're good to go on Celio to try and get a roamer. So yeah, at this point, it's literally just practicing and calibrating on a game corner shiny and then going for the roamer. The Entei took me a lot longer than it should have, but I got Suicune and Raikou extremely fast. And another thing that I did was that I did not use any game sound for the Celio button press, because it's very weird. The final dialog box that you press A on doesn't have any sort of confirmation click sound or anything at all. So it's kind of actually like really scary. It reminds me of playing a horror game for some reason. I felt more accurate doing it in silence. Now this is the full Entei run start to finish. You can see that my timer is slightly different from the Clefairy to the Entei, but this is because I was getting used to the silent Celio A-Press tech that I created, because personally, it seemed to nullify almost 100% of the psychic damage that Celio A-Press was inflicting on me. So hopefully this tip helps people, and you can see this video also include the Suicune and Raikou and show how fast they were for me after this Entei that was kind of a pain. This part of the demonstration will also show you how to properly run in the grass and check for the roamer. This is assuming you have Staryu Illuminate as your party lead. Remember, if you don't, you have to take a couple more laps in the grass before you run in and out of the building. RBG Manip. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Nice, Charizard, nice. Diablo 2, baby! One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I've been close every single attempt that I've taken. Every single attempt I've taken. I just got on seed 1 singular advance late. This is starting to piss me off, like, immensely. Fucking wasting my time. Why would you watch RNG tutorials from a guy who can't even RNG a roaming Entei? Why would you watch that bald idiot? Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Only listen to me. How could you suggest to make a half-frame adjustment? Now for the second roamer, Suicune, I did Abra at the game corner super quick and then headed over to Celio and had the exact same timer and got the shiny roamer in 4 attempts. You can check it for yourself on my live streamed VOD if you desire, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to fast forward through the waiting and searching for the roamer because we basically understand what's going on here now, and I want to show you how I respawned the starters with an ace glitch, then used another glitch to respawn the roamer release at Celio, so it can be done again on one playthrough. I'll also show getting the Raikou for the sake of completing the trio and the video demonstration, and then hopefully you can be off on your own getting your own shiny roamers. I know it was a bit late to release this video compared to when I completed the task of getting them all, so I appreciate your patience and thank you for continued support in the channels. For this part of the video, I will show you briefly how I was able to respawn the starters. I'm not showing you how to actually set up the ace glitch. I'm just showing you a demonstration that I did it on my stream. You can use my stream as a reference, but you need to be following Papa Jefe guide to set this up and make sure to say thank you to him for all his hard work as well as all the legends of the glitching community. It is not that complicated, so do not be overwhelmed. This is required if you want to respawn a roamer, especially if you want a different one. The rival will be invisible for this, so it's pretty funny. And also, you have to do the greeting of Professor Oak again where he escorts you to the lab. Because you are a seasoned RNG user at this point, feel free to RNG a shiny starter for fun here and then destroy the rival with your shiny legendary Pokemon. Next, I will show you the proper code you need to re-enable the Celio event and be able to RNG another roamer the same way as before. Alright, let's see. Did it work? Professor Oak? Yeah! Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. Professor Oak, I already have 8 badges. I've already conquered dozens of shining legendary Pokemon. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. Yeah, building I get, but I mean, I can't even keep all the fucking blocks I need. I can't get all the blocks I need, man. We have successfully respawned the starter Pokemon. Wait, Norman's not here, but he's talking. This part is just me getting a shiny Squirtle for fun and beating the invisible rival, but the upcoming part will show exactly how I use the codes to get the Celio RNG situation set up again.
Oh, shiny! I was just like, I need to check what I'm hitting. I knew I was on rapid fire mode.
Is a ghost rival fight happen?
I am a surgeon! I am a surgeon!
There's a Shadow Realm. There's a Shadow Realm battle? Oh, that'd be so funny if there was no sprite there at all. Bro, this guy's about to send a Bulbasaur, about to send out Biscuit. Okay, so again, I'm not showing you how to set up the full-blown ace glitches, but what I will show you here is which code to use. We use the change variable code, and you will change the values as I do to re-enable the Celio event. The blue sapphire will still be in the slot from the first roamer you did, but the event will play the same, and it will re-release a roamer respective to the starter selection. So my Squirtle leads me to my final roamer of Raikou. So again, just going to fast forward here, typing in the box code, and then confirming that it works. And then I'll show how I finished up with Porygon at the game corner and Raikou as the final roamer. Remember, we are using the change variable code, and you can go and pause my video at the exact moment to see the values needed. Also, check the pinned comments and the description of the video for that information. We're going to see if Celio wants to spawn Raikou. Oh, it worked! Okay. So just to recap, calibrate with a game corner shiny to know you're locked in. Remember the long overworld frames and third timer that is required. Remember roamer attempts can take a while. Get Staryu with Illuminate if you can. Check Papa Hefe on YouTube on how to set up ace glitches if you desire to use them to respawn starters and respawn or change roamers. Check my stream VODs if you want full demonstrations from start to finish, but those will have all the riff-raff and stuff that comes with streaming in between. But yeah, just going to speed through this part again and show off the Raikou and say my goodbyes at the end of the video here.
Yes! 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 Yes!
So yeah, chat, that's the saga of the shiny roamers and how I got it all done live on streams. And I just want to say thank you again for all the support. I hope you will like and subscribe. The RNG community as a whole has grown so much since FireRed and LeafGreen on the Switch, and it's been so much fun. I plan to make many more videos and streams, so make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, join the Discord. Really appreciate all the support on all of the channels. I post on all socials like Instagram Reels and TikTok as well, and the comments are hilarious, both full of people who are very curious and want to learn how to do this stuff and think it's cool, and there's some truly demented haters. So if you want to enjoy that, go give that a look as well. Once again, thank you. Good luck. Hope to hear about your successes doing Shiny Roamer RNG on the Switch. Cheers to you all.